Hey everyone, Farmington Mayor Nate Duckett here. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Mayor's Table. Today we're in downtown Farmington at the Arc of San Juan County, talking about how we help people with disabilities right here in our community. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Mayor's Table. I'm Farmington Mayor Nate Duckett, and today we're at 200 West Broadway in downtown Farmington at the Arc of the San Juan, and I've got three special guests today. They're going to help us highlight what the Arc's mission is, the store, and the eye care program. So we'll kind of work from left to right, right to left on this side. Diana Reynolds.
Yes.
You're the president of the board for
Yes, I am.
the Arc of San Juan.
I am.
Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Melissa Wilkins.
Hello.
You are the general manager of the store.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And we have Jackie Archuleta, who is the office manager for the Arc of the San Juan and
MTM Solutions.
MTM Solutions. So thank you for joining us. We're going to be talking about the eye care card, which will be great information for our community to know exactly what the eye care card program is and how it can be best used for our community with disabilities. So, but let's start here, Diana. So,
Okay.
What is the mission of the Arc of San Juan?
The mission of the Arc of San Juan County is to provide support and advocacy for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we are a local chapter of a national ARC, which ARC National in Washington, D.C. is one of the longest standing nonprofits that support people with disabilities.
Awesome. And how long have we had the Arc in Farmington?
We've been around for over 20 years, and we've been about 15 years in our current location on Broadway. And we are the last local chapter of ARC in New Mexico. There is a state office in Albuquerque, but it's designed to go from ARC of US to state offices to filter down into local branches. And we are the last standing local branch of volunteers.
So kind of dive into that as a local branch. You said the state office is there, and I imagine there for advocacy and to help employment opportunities for individuals with disabilities. Is that correct? But here we have that and the store?
Yes, the state office does more like guardianships and upper level financial management for people with disabilities, which we don't do here. Here our focus is, like you said, employment. We do try to provide advocacy for people of all ages. A lot of ARC branches focus on school age kids. Our focus is more on adults, but we do provide advocacy for anyone that comes in. And our advocate, Beth Mailhorn, she gets calls from all over San Juan County, all the way to Durango. We even get calls from Albuquerque for people looking for advocacy. So our mission here locally is supported by our thrift store. We're a nonprofit 501c3, and we rely solely on local residents giving donations of resellable, gently used items, and then that funds the operation of our store and our mission.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the store for a minute then. Obviously, that's where we're located at right now.
Yes.
And again, we'll say it's at 200 West Broadway. It's on the non-construction side of downtown at this point, so easily accessible. And I like the fact we were talking earlier that you had mentioned that people didn't realize the store was here because they weren't used to coming down Broadway, perhaps. And now that they've seen this location, it's provided them an opportunity to come in and shop and support your mission. So, Melissa, Diana had said we've been in this building for about 15 years. But I walked through the store earlier, and you sell everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of tell us about the store.
So we have actually two stores in one. We have our boutique upscale and our antique stuff, but also we have pretty much everything else under the sun. All of our donations come from anyone and everyone around the community, and they bless us with it. And we're able to use any kind of money that's raised for the mission to support all of the things that we do inside the mission, our advocacy, the eye care cards, and the whole 9 yards. We have so much stuff, and it's a blessing, but it's always encouraged to give more because with what we do, we definitely need all the help that we can get, and the community has showed a lot of help.
Well, I think what's great is, as I understand it, you bring your things from your house to donate, gently used, being keyword there.
Yeah.
Gently used items. Those items are then, of course, sold in the store That money then goes to pay for the employees and to provide towards the advocacy mission of the organization, correct?
Yes.
So with that one article of clothing that you have, or you got, well, let's kind of talk about that. What types of things are you looking for right now that the community could really support you on?
We take pretty much everything. So if it's not able to be sold, for example, if you bring a sweater, it has a hole or something in it, it's not able to be on the floor, we recycle it. So it goes downstairs and we get a huge entire mountain. We call in a big truck from Texas and they come and ship it off and it goes overseas or recycled. So it pretty much saves the landfills here as well.
So somebody's getting the benefit of that donation.
Absolutely.
Whether it's here locally or abroad.
Absolutely.
You know that your donation's going somewhere for.
And we are
for good.
paid by the pound for the recycles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we still do make money off of that.
Absolutely.
So this is, I mean, I think about the Super Bowl losers, the T-shirts that are made, because both teams get T-shirts
Right.
made.
We'll take them.
We'll take them.
We'll take it all.
Because they're used somewhere.
Right.
Well, that's very interesting. So there are a lot of places that accept donations. Is there one thing you could say that would make the Ark really the special place and why you should choose to bring your stuff to the Ark?
Well, I would say this is the best place ever because 50% of our staff has some sort of disability, and we do so much work experience here. We also work with PV, and we also work with kids from Sassy with Shiprock, and they do work experience here as well.
Awesome.
We also try to synergize with other missions around town and work with people who just are in need of something. So in our eyes, whatever we get blessed with, we try to bless others. So if someone's going through a hard time, or they're getting out of the path, or they're coming from Catholic Charities, we're able to have a voucher system. And within that voucher system, we're able to get them what they need with what we have. So it goes to everyone. We try to be the cornerstone of helping. It's not only with our advocacy, with things that we're blessed with.
Well, with as much inventory as you have and selection, I mean, it does make it a place where anything you might be looking for could be here. And the key is to come in and to be a part of that, and then get to obviously be a part of the greater mission here, which is providing that employment opportunity and then supporting those individuals. So
The other thing a lot of people would like to know, I would think, and be aware of is that all the money stays local here.
Yes.
It's all local.
Yeah. We're able to provide a lot of help for people in need. All around. We do a lot of volunteer work here. We do a lot of work experience. And through our advocacy, it's not just people with disabilities sometimes. We just have people come in and they need to be pointed in the right direction.
Right.
And we're able to do that. We have a lot of communication within the community. So if it's the path or some other mission or a different foundation, we're able to point them in the right direction.
how many employees do you have right now?
I have 18 at the moment.
18. And then you said you have volunteer opportunities as well. That's a question that I get asked about a lot. You know, I'd like to give back in this community. Where could I volunteer? If somebody who's interested in volunteering here, do they just need to come down to the office, call you?
Absolutely, they can just come on down. We have a volunteer application. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and we totally work with their schedule. We're not going to be like, oh, reining you in all day.
Right.
And so people are able to come and go and get the hours that they need. We have a lot of court-ordered or community service. We have a lot of people that just like to come down and just be a part of it. People who just want to help and be a part of the community. We have people here every day just to be a part.
How could they get a hold of you? What's a good phone number for the ARC?
326-6303.
326-6303.
Yes.
Excellent. And now you mentioned your hours of operation were from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Is that the times that you can bring donations in?
Yes, and we also, for free pickups, we have a driver that comes in Monday through Friday and he tries to schedule them in. So if you call down to the store, schedule a time and we work it's what's best for you guys and then we pick it up. So we do huge estate sales sometimes and we just try to help out as much as possible because not everyone has a truck, not everyone has the ability to come down, so we try to provide that as well.
That's good to know. And I would imagine as the seasons come and go, you have different items that sell better, just like any other retail store. Summer's coming.
Yes.
And we're going to have a brand new water park at our beach and then the Vista Bay Water Park. So summertime clothes would be
Oh
probably
man, we
good
have
stuff.
it all. Swimsuits, towels, we have floaties all around the store right now. And
Do you really?
Yeah, it's constant.
Getting ready.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we've had canoes, we've had kayaks.
Have you really?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, it all just depends. We have people that come in every day finding treasures.
Cool.
Yeah.
We want to talk about eye care because this is an interesting program, and I know we kind of talked off camera about it. So, Jackie, tell us about eye care and eye care cards and what all that means.
Okay, I'd love to. This is so near and dear to my heart. And, you know, MTM has partnered with the ARC of San Juan County so that we developed the eye care program with the eye care card. And with this card, it's free to anybody in San Juan County who has a disability. And they can carry this card on their person so that in the event of an emergency or a crisis and first responders are on the scene and they can, you know, we want to get them on board to ask, do you have an eye care card, or ask their parents or their friends, do they have an eye care card, pull it out, and it has essential information on this card that would be beneficial to the first responder to know, you know, their contact information, their phone numbers, of their own personal phone numbers, favorite nickname maybe, you know, and sometimes these individuals may be scared or nonverbal, and it may just be because they are scared. So you can look on there and say, oh, I see that, you know, you love horses. I like horses, I have horses, you know, and that just kind of helps soothe the situation and calm things down. You know, I have a personal story. My granddaughter, she has a disability, and it warms my heart to know that she has her card on her at all times, so that in the event of something happening, then they, you know, the first responders can zone in on exactly what her need would be, and instead of, you know, testing for this or checking that, and, you know, we lose precious time sometimes. And you know, and we want to say thank you to all the first responders out there. You do a great job. You're amazing. You have a hard job, and we just want to be a part of that and be a part of the community, so that you have a tool, an extra tool in your pocket to maybe help speed things along or make things a little easier and smoother for people with disabilities. We say thank you, and we just love being a part of the ARC and a part of this program and a part of our mayor, so that we can, you know, be of service to our community and help save lives.
There's so much opportunity for people to, with ideas like that, where they can implement those ideas and bring them forward, and it is a benefit. I mean, I can clearly see it, and my years of working, managing Hastings stores, we always had a great component of disabled people who would come in. And these eye care cards, there was times where there was a situation would occur, having that information would have been really, really good for staff and for other people. And I think this is something that, you know, we'll obviously see grow. So, Jackie, if somebody's watching right now, I mean, is the best place to come to the ARC to get information about how to get an eye care card?
That is the best place. We do have it on our website, the eyecaremedicalcards.com. You can fill it out there. But the best way would be come down to the ARC. There again, Beth, the advocate, can help fill it out. And you know, and then we take it from there and get the cards made and then either mailed out or handed out. You know, we just want the eye care program to be a household name in San Juan County, not only for first responders, but you think about, you know, school facilities, after school programs, any caregiver that, you know, would have this, you know, in their mind to always ask about that card. But yes, the ARC is the best place to come down because the forms are here, and if you can't, then we will certainly get them to you.
Okay.
However, you know, if they don't have a way to get here, we'll get it to them.
Excellent.
One of the really great things about this program too is that not all disabilities are visible.
Right.
And so this helps a first responder to protect themselves as well as the person who's in crisis. And that was one of the reasons that we wanted to do this, is because first responders are doing the best they can with the information that they have. And more information is always better. So it helps to protect everybody's dignity and to be able to, you know, complete a call and know that everything was done to the best of everyone's ability with good information.
Well, you can certainly see, and I know we talked about some examples off camera where that card wasn't present and how it could have been used to, like you said, for the dignity of the
Right.
individual who may be in crisis
Right.
At the time. So what a great program and great idea, and I believe it's something the community, not just our community, but I mean the broader community, I think it would be great to see this grow elsewhere. You mentioned, Jackie, before that there's 75 cards roughly that have gone out.
Currently, yes.
Okay, so if you're watching this and you know somebody with a disability that the eye care card can serve, please contact the people here at the ARC and move forward. What other things are going on? Is there anything coming up here shortly, soon? Anything, fundraiser opportunities? How could people get more involved?
Come volunteer anytime. Always welcome anybody. We are working on different Events coming up. We got some really good strategic planning coming on. We were wanting to work with the first responders and Special Olympics and everything, and then we're also working on the mural in the back.
Yes.
And just a lot of little tidbits everywhere. So
Busy.
our website is phenomenal. You can get on there. It's always letting you know what's going on and what's happening. And that's
Facebook.
Yes, Facebook is always fun. We always have good heart warm fuzzies on there, and plus little deals that we have here in the store. So there's always ways to
So
check
like
out
the
with the
Facebook
ARC.
page, which is the ARC of San Juan County.
Yes.
I imagine pretty easy to find.
Uh-huh.
And then the website again,
It's going to be arcofsanjuancounty.org.
very easy.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
the best way to be involved really is just through donations and telling your friends. You know, everybody's always cleaning out, purging. Just take it to the
Spring
ARC.
cleaning.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just bring it here, and we'll do the best we can with it.
Well, I would just say, the years I was in retail management, we had a program set up to help people with disabilities work in our stores. And it's so important to me because it develops that level of independence and value, the individual value, and that they can do things on their own. And it makes me proud that we have this type of program here in our community. But that goes along with all the other conversations too that we've had recently here on the mayor's table about the fact that we are a community that cares. And there are individuals here with big hearts and big ideas and are willing to put their time and energy into making this a community for all people. And that's exactly what I believe you guys are doing here. So
Thank you.
yes. Anything else you want to add before we close out today's episode?
I don't think so.
You've covered it.
Thanks for having
Awesome.
us.
Yes.
Proud to be here. Thank you for calling us and allowing us to come into your store.
No, thank you.
So that is our episode today. Please come back and join us again on the next episode of the Mayor's Table. We'll be at the Public Library here in Farmington, joined with our librarian, Karen McFeeters, talking about programming and opportunities for you to serve your community here in the city of Farmington.